Welcome back, guys. Experience the third wave specialty coffee at home using the Breville Barista Pro. This is the Pro series, which is between the Breville Barista Express and the Barista Touch. Now, as you know, Breville Barista Express is a very famous model that is used by many around the world. And this model sits between the Barista Touch and the Breville Barista Express. Now, this is the Pro model. There are some reasons why it is a Pro model. It has some premium touch to it. We'll look into detail. First, let's look at the features before we unbox this. Now, same like Breville Barista Express, this has an inbuilt grinder. There is some minor modification to the grinder. There is now a finer adjustment. You could adjust from 0 to 30 compared to the previous one, which you could adjust from 0 to 12, I guess. So there are smaller steps in between, but basically the grinders are same, but you could do the minor micro adjustment in this one. And obviously you'll notice the grinder setting was a wheel in Barista Express. On this one it is more like a round knob where you digitally adjust it. Another thing you would notice is there is no pressure gauge in this. It's just an LCD screen. How do you make a proper coffee without a pressure gauge? There are methods. If you look at the commercial machine, most of them, they don't have the pressure gauge, but still they make amazing coffee. How? It's all in the numbers. You look at the volumetric or you look at the time and the yield. So all those parameters come into picture. You could make amazing coffee using this. Now, this machine comes with 15 bar pump, 15 bar pressure, but this machine produces only 9 bar pressure using the overpressure valve. So anything above 9, it will be released through the overpressure valve. So you got that low pre-infusion plus that low 9 bar pressure, which makes amazing quality coffee. Another good thing is it reduces channeling. If you are using bottomless portafilter, you will find the difference. Compared to the Breville Barista Express, it pumps in 14 to 15 bar pressure, full pressure when you extract the coffee. But this one, it has that low 9 bar pressure. You see the beautiful crema flowing like a honey pour. That's a good thing about this. Another big feature, and why is it named Pro, is it has a 3-second startup time. That means you switch on the machine and within 3 seconds you're ready to brew espresso. That means the boiler is super fast, lightning fast, and thanks to the thermojet boiler, which makes the water 200°F in 3 seconds. And obviously it has the electronic PID where you could adjust electronically using just a knob. It will increase, I think, 2 steps higher or 2 steps lower temperature. Last but not the least, it has a more powerful steam wand. That means to froth the milk. On Breville Barista Express, it's a bit slower, but they have improved the power of the steam wand here. And it comes with a 4-hole steam nozzle, which makes the milk frothing more quicker than the Barista Express. Plus, it increases the temperature to 266 degrees, and that too much faster than the Barista Express. And don't forget its premium look. Compared to other Breville espresso machine, this has that unique look, and thanks to the unique shape, which is rounded, and it has that sparkling stainless steel background, and overall it has a premium look. So we'll quickly go through the features which is listed here in the box, plus we will do an initial setup, that is, what should I do before I start brewing espresso in this machine. There are a few steps to be done. I'll show you those steps, and let's have a closer look here. So at the front of the box you see the beautiful picture of the machine, and here it just shows you the automatic grinder and dose, the photo of it, and thanks to the thermojet, which makes it 3-second startup time, and the low pre-infusion and 9 bar pressure, plus the micro froth to froth the milk. On the other side it shows the features here, the interface, the new interface, the digital display interface, plus the precise conical burrs with micro adjustment and automatic grind and dose, the thermojet boiler, and these are the accessories that comes in the box. So obviously the portafilter, the tamper, the milk pitcher, the water filter, this is optional, and you get one DESCALE sachet. Then you have the razor tool, and you have all the 4 filter baskets to cleaning tablets, the brush, the pin to clean the steam wand and the baskets, the cleaning disc or the blind disc. On the other side, it talks about the dose. The double cup size basket can hold 18 to 22 grams, 9 bar pressure, that's 200 degree Fahrenheit, which can be adjustable +4 +8. We will look at it in detail. And the steam, which will be 266 degree Fahrenheit. And on the other side, it shows you the different types of coffee, latte, other types of drinks that you can make using this machine. There are a few steps to be done before you switch on the machine. First thing is to clean the water tank. Fill up to the maximum level. Next thing is to dip the water filter in the water for 5 minutes before you install it. Now after 5 minutes, you can take your filter holder, the water filter holder, and then you should be able to install it. It should sit nicely there, and there's a little clip. You just push it in. That's it. You could optionally set the date on which you changed it, so that you would know when to change the filter next. That's optional. Anyway, you can install this back. To install, make sure you align this at the bottom and gently push it in. That's it. Now you can install the water tank back into the machine. It will just slide in and sit. That's it. Next, you can install the hopper. First thing, you align it facing this way and then twist to lock. The good thing is it won't sit properly if you don't align that properly. Make sure this line aligns toward you, so it goes all the way in, and then you can lock. So now I can connect the cable and switch on. Within 3 seconds, it's ready to be used. Before using the machine, make sure you clean the filter basket and the portafilter properly in soap water. I've already cleaned it, so it's ready to be used. At the bottom of this machine, we have the drip tray. Plus, you could store your filter baskets and your cleaning disc, the brush, everything in this container, and you could push it forward and it will sit nicely inside the compartment. Now make sure you fill the water to full tank, because remember, your boiler is empty when you switch on the first time, so it will need a lot of water to fill the boiler plus all the other components. Now the first thing you do is you need to flush this, not with a cleaning tablet, but just flush the boiler. That is to run water from the water tank into the boiler and then all the way out. So we will discard the first set of water. So in order to do that, just have a big pitcher like this and align it under your group head so that the water flows there. Now to do the flush cycle, go to the menu, use the grind amount dial to navigate up to the flush. Now you see the flush blinking, and click and you can press this button to start. It may take 3-4 minutes. Now you can see the boiler is pushing the water through the group head, and it goes through a certain cycle, so leave it running. So it will switch off and on, and it will show you that it's in progress. So leave it running, let it flush some water, at least half a tank, and then we'll discard that, and then it will be ready for use. So let me leave it running. Okay, now the cycle is done and it has flushed, I would say, a quarter tank, between quarter and half tank of water. And now the next thing I would do is I would switch on the water dispenser so that we flush that area. So turn the dial, make sure the water goes into the bowl. So that's what is happening now. A few seconds, and then I will switch on the, look at this, the cup is full. Let me discard this. So you could see some things floating in the water. I don't know, that's basically what we are discarding now. Now next thing is I would switch on the froth so that we clean the steam wand. That should be good. So now your machine is ready for use, and now you flushed all the water from the boiler, from the water dispenser, and from the steam wand. So that's basically what you do. Now you could grind some beans. Make sure you get the correct grind setting and the dose. If it's double cup, dispense double cup, and then you would be able to extract some espresso out of this machine. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Now you know how to set up a new machine. When you buy a new machine, make sure you soak the water filter and then clean the water tank and portafilter and the baskets, and then do a flush cycle which will clear one cycle of water from the boiler and all the components, and then through the water dispenser and the steam wand, and then you're ready to brew your first espresso. So I'll be doing more videos in detail of this Breville Barista Pro, and we will compare to the old Breville Barista Express and see what are the new features, what are the difference between them, and then we will go in detail and brew some coffee and look at the features in detail. So if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. That will help me with the YouTube algorithm, etc. So see you guys next time. Bye for now.